What is going on, people from the YouTube? Welcome back to another Pancho Things. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. I actually just remember I left one of the boxes downstairs, but we're going to be doing an unboxing and going over some information about the gear that is here and the reason why I went with it. What was the entire thinking process of this? So let's go. Let's get this thing opening. We're going to be doing some gigging around. And this time around, I'm not going to be playing guitar, at least not for now. I'm going to be playing bass. So for the type of gigs that I'm going to be doing, I don't need a big rig. And if you are a bassist or you know anything about playing bass, those big rigs are extremely heavy. This time around, I decided to acquire something that was one, really well priced. Two, it's not heavy at all. Like, literally, it doesn't weigh anything, and it has a lot of volume. It has a couple other things that are going to be beneficial for this type of gig. So let's get to open this, guys. So I did acquire a Fender Rumble amplifier bass, and this guy is the 100-watt version of the Rumble. Comes in a couple different wattages, 25, I think it's 25, 40 or 50, 25, 40 or 50, 100, and I think they did that 200. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I sell gear. But these guys are nice. So manual, I'm gonna go over that just to remember some of the information of these guys. And it's like, okay, actually I have it here. 40, 100, 200, and 500. That's the models that these guys come in. So check this out. Boom, one-handed. Falling up. Power cable here. Drive boxed. Everything there. There you have it. 100 watts. Barely any weight. Super simple. Nothing too crazy. Power supply. There it is. This is going to be the amplifier I'm going to be using. So we're going to go a little bit over why I went with the Fender Rumble 100. We're going to go through the controls, and I'm going to play just a little bit so you guys can hear what this thing can do. So as far as the controls, we have input, gain. This guy has a couple of options where you can have it bright, contour, or vintage. That will give you, depending on what of the selections you make, you're gonna have a more round, a more heavy present dominant on it. You will have a little bit more brightness. The contour will accentuate some of the mid-range. Then you have an overdrive. This guy that is actually foot switchable. I'm not going to be messing too much with that because I really won't need it. We have the EQ. You have full bass, low mid-range, high mid, treble, master volume. We go to the back panel. Here is one of the reasons why I selected this. First of all, I have an effect loop if I need to plug any form of effects and I just want to loop it up, pass it through the chain without having to go in the front of the amp. I do also have a line output, which is going to come really dandy in the moments that I have to do. If I need to send this to the PA, I can just plug directly with a cable and just go directly through the PA, and logically you're running off bottom. So the reason why that amplifier is so light and is so reasonably priced is because this is, if you know anything about amplifiers go, the rating of amplifiers you have Class A, Class B, Class AB, and Class D. Class A is probably the best absolute high fidelity sounding amplifier that you can acquire. The trade-off is that the equipment is one, extremely heavy, and two, the reliability, you gotta be really careful with it. That gear will, with impacts and bustling around, it can get damaged way easier than Class D. Then you got your A and B. That type of amplifier introduces a lot of distortion, is a little bit noisy. Still, it has a nice tone, but it's a little bit noisy. Then you get into the D, which is kind of like the last bottom of it. It has a decent sound, but extremely reliable, and they're not super heavy. This guy, let's see if we can see what the weight, I can't remember top of the head what the weight is on this thing, but let's say like it's not that heavy. I would say that the whole box is probably like 40 pounds tops. When if you go to like a V, like an SVT or something like that, it carry probably 300-400 pounds. But this guy doesn't weigh anything. Being able to have that output that I can go directly to a mixing board without having to put anything else in between it is super cool, because depending on whatever stage I am, I can use this as a monitor to myself. And then if I need volume, if I need to cover area, I can pass the cable to the mixing board directly and we're in business. So that's the reason why I went with this guy. There's a couple other brands, and quite honestly, for all that I have seen with this, and I sold hundreds of these amps, they do the job just fine. Like there's nothing that you need. Now if you're gonna be doing something different, where you're gonna be doing big arenas, where you need a lot of rumble, where you need a lot of really clean, particularly super pristine sound, where you're gonna have certain effects and stuff like that, then this might not fit the bill. But for what I'm gonna be doing, this is gonna do just fine. Here we go. This bad boy on. And let's just start. I'm gonna try these completely flat first and see how it sounds. Sounds decent. We're not gonna go through the control of the bass or anything, just the amp. So this will be the bright setting. Yeah, you can already hear you hear it opening up. Contour. Let's go to the vintage. This gets really scooped out. It's almost like a tiny bit distorted. Now now we're gonna do the overdrive and see. Let's go flat on that one. Drive. You can activate it. Now let's clean up a little bit the sound, at least for the settings that I have on the bass right now. This is the low mid, fully on, scoop it out. Flat it down, let's go get the high mid. Scoop it all out. Another treble. Flat it out. Back to the flat. And this is less than a quarter volume though. So this is going to be the little amp that I'm going to be using for these gigs that I'm going to be doing and see what's going to happen. So thank you so very much for watching. If you guys have any more questions about this little amplifier, please hit me up. I'll be more than happy to go over my findings as I started gigging with this guy. Alright, so the bass that I'm going to be using, as you can see, is Music Man Stingray 5HH. It's a bass that not everybody fall in love with this bass. It's really particular, it has time and place, but to me, the way that I play is versatile enough that I can do pretty much anything that I need. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be using. Oh, I forgot the other box. The other box is simple. Right, and the other things that I'm going to be using is a power supply for the pedal. And I'm going to be using a Polytune 3. Nice TC Electronics. This is a tuner. I have a compression pedal that I'm going to be putting in front as well with this, just to control certain things. Once again, my technique is not the most polished technique on a bass, so I'm going to use the compression just to kind of like to clean up a little bit the lack of technique, so I can keep everything a little bit more even and nice, round sounding. But there you have it. That's what I'm going to be rocking. It's going to be Fender Rumble 100, Music Man Stingray 5HH, Polytune, the Exotic Effect SP compressor, and power supply. That's it. That's all I'm going to need. So there you go, guys. That's what it's going to be. That's going to be the gear for these little gigs that are going to be going around. So if you're in Central Texas and going to the Austin area, you might see me playing, gigging around somewhere. But yeah, there you have it. Thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a video. And I will see you in the next one. Pancho out.